Thank you very much, guys. This is Life with Decent Q. Today, I want us to speak about a very serious conversation because universities are opening, right? They are opening, varsities are opening, colleges are opening. Ngasikdala. Many students have already went back to wherever their varsities are located. Many of them have registered. Many of them have been complaining about the registration fees. They don't have the monies. The registration fees in the colleges, in the varsities have increased. The school fees have increased. But the quality of the content of the education is still the same. It might be a new version of the textbook, but it's just a plagiarization of what has always been written in the previous textbook. So there is no new current 2024 information in majority courses. Yes, there's courses that move with the time. The syllabus of those courses, the modules you learn in those courses, and the tests you write in those courses are based on whatever is happening now. But majority of the courses, the modules, the subjects, to be precise, but it's called modules, they are not moving with the times in varsity. Let's be honest. If you are going to learn something, maybe let's say an economics textbook for 2024, which has been plagiarized and it's written, maybe it's a new edition for 2025. Maybe let's say a perspective of economic, a South African perspective of economics, a textbook name written like that. There's going to be 3 different versions, maybe from 2023, 2024, 2025. But when you read all the content in all these 3 different versions, it's the same information. There's nothing new. There's nothing new that's going to equip you with being aware of the economics of today, if you know what I mean. So, going to varsity, I still maintain my position. It's a waste of time and it's the most useless thing many people can do. It's useless when you go for useless courses. And it's also useless when you go for the sake of just going. Yeah, many people can speak about when you go to varsity, you create connections, you network with people, you get to know people who can put you somewhere. But how many of people network in varsity and use that network as a positive thing for them to be? How many people even network with the right people who can put them in the right places? It's not a lot. Many people are there to make a fool of themselves. They network with fellow people who drink alcohol. They join that group. They drink alcohol. They waste their lives. They even bunk classes. They don't even attend the classes. They chill. They network with people who have similar world views like them. Then they will all run away and be smokers and never even attend classes. They network with those people. So you can say all that, you can network, you can do what, but how many people would network with the right people? Many people don't. Many people are not there to network. Many people don't even know why they are in varsity, why they're in colleges. The amount of money you spend going to varsity, going to college, is a lot of money. It's a lot of money comparing to the return on investment. Do you get skills? Majority of courses won't give you skills. Do you get proper knowledge about how the world works? Majority of the courses, they won't give you proper knowledge. You get the certificate, you get the degree, you get whatever it is that you get based on your course. But, and I maintain this, but is the return on investment worth the hundreds and hundreds of thousands you spent trying to acquire that degree? Studying 3 years, studying 4 years. Some courses, you have to study it 4 years, but because your marks were not marking, and then you do a bridging course as a step over course. You do a bridging course, you do that course for 1 year, and then you cross over, and then you do the 4 years, and then you end up studying 5 years, spending hundreds and hundreds of thousands studying in the best colleges, the best varsities. Didn't even get NSFAS because when they track your finances, they find out you have parents who have proper money. Then your parents agree. They're going to take you to school, even when some of them are taking you to school with debt money. They get into debt, they take you there. But when you come out there, how many have come out came out of Varsity, and they've made it out in life to become something worth remembering. That, yeah, it's not a lot. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm just saying, out of all the people whom you were in class with the first year, let's count how many have dropped out. The second year, they were not there. Let's count how many have failed. Let's count how many just didn't want to come back anymore. They dropped out. And let's count how many have passed. And then from counting all of those, even the ones who have dropped out, they're still human beings. They even tried to go there, but they just dropped out. So they saw maybe that how useless it is, the course they chose, or how useless this whole system of going to varsity is. Maybe they have a better plan. They're going to hustle. They're going to go into life and do real things in life and apply skills using their hands, using their brain, using their body, using their legs to do something that's going to benefit them and create profit for them and benefit everyone around them. Pella, you opening something that's going to be concrete, that's going to make money. It doesn't require you to get a degree. It just requires you to be brave enough to go and start it. It just requires you to have the guts to go and start this thing and make it to be something positive, to be something greater than a varsity graduate would even think about. So, here there's no specific talking point, by the way. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. But the topic discussion is that I still maintain varsity is useless. Going to varsity in South Africa is the most useless thing you can ever do. It's even worse now in 2025. It's worse because, like, you're just going there to learn what the people who were there last year learned, and the people who came before those learned. And many varsities, the problem is that they hardly invent new courses that are based in 2025 perspective of how the world is. It's rare for many varsities to be adaptive like that. And I sometimes kind of feel like this whole thing of varsity, college, and I'm including everything because we can't just focus on just the varsity universities. Even colleges, there's plenty of people going to colleges. So I'm including everything, whether TVET colleges or private colleges and public universities, the varsities. I'm including all of them. The registration part where you spend so much money. Why do you have to spend so much money to get education? If education was key, why do you have to pay for it? Maybe that's a separate conversation for another day. Maybe I'm asking the wrong questions. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know what I am. Maybe I'm not capitalist enough. Oh, you should be capitalist to answer that question. Oh, it's capitalism. It's a business. It's money-making scheme. No, I don't know. Is it about profit? Why are you mentioning capitalism? I don't know. I'm just saying. But it is what it is. I just don't see the need to go to varsity anymore in 2025. I don't see the need because how many people are making it out in life without even going to varsity? Plenty. They even make it big than those. Many people who go to varsity, they suffer well to be these celebrities out here. They suffer well to be these YouTubers out here. They suffer well to be other people. And majority of the people, they suffer well to be like. Never went to varsity. We see many people, they always have someone to look up to. And that someone, when you check their credentials, it's never someone who has went to varsity. It's never someone who can sit here and tell you, my life story is there. I went to varsity and then I got a degree and then I got a job. I worked a 9-to-5 job and then that's why I am who I am today. It's never that story. It's always a story about someone who just decided to take a risk in life and start something. When everyone else was moving like this, they moved like this. They started to build something, moving alone. Everyone else was judging them. It's always like that. It's the same story. Everyone who makes it big in life always has a story separate from the ones who have went to varsity. It's always different. The people who go to varsity, their life story is always about, I'm now working a 9 to 5 job, which I hate so much, and I even hate my boss. I hate waking up in the morning, but I don't have a choice. I must do this, I must work. But I went to varsity, so I went to varsity for this. But the hustlers, they don't tell you that. These musicians, these influencers, they don't have a story about varsity 9 to 5. They even tell you left that 9 to 5 thing. Don't believe in that thing, getting a job, what. Us who believe in making it like this outside the system, but you're still in the system. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But guys, I'm just saying, must be careful as the youth what type of advice you listen to, because many people will force you into going into something that is gonna kill your dreams, kill your aspirations in life, kill your ideas, and be forced to focus on something that you don't even like, that you're not even passionate about, that you don't even care about. For what? For a degree and a graduation paper. And then that's it. What about your dreams? What about your goals of you becoming, like, what about that? No, you're gonna get a job, a 9 to 5 job, okay. So that's it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one who's failing to see the bigger picture, guys. But if there's a bigger picture, can you please let me know? But I maintain my position. Going to varsity in 2025 is useless. It's the most useless thing anybody can ever do, because there is no benefit. There is no use. You don't have to. You won't lose anything by not going to varsity. There's nothing these ones who go to varsity gain. They don't gain any advantage over you. They will always tell you, no, if you have a degree, you stand a better chance of getting a job. It's always about a job for them. It's never about starting something for themselves. It's always about depending on another man who has started something, and then they want to be subservient to him. They always say the same thing. Get a base, I'm gonna get a job. You're gonna hear them in the comment section. No, go to varsity so you can get a job. It's always about a job. Why do we always have to think about a job? Can't you be innovative and think about owning things, starting things? No, it's a job. You stand a better chance to get a job. Job. And you remain unemployed. Even when you continue saying it's about getting a job, you don't have a job. You're sitting down with your degree. And those who don't have degrees are making it big, and you're watching them on TV screens, on YouTube, and you're watching them tell you life, Uguchi. There's no need for you to get that thing which you have, which you pride yourself with, because you'll still watch those who don't have it and make it big in front of you with you having it. It's how the life is. You can't run away from that. You can't. Whether you have a degree or not, you will still sit and watch those who don't have degrees make it bigger than you in life. You can't run away from that. But it is what it is, guys. Thank you very much.